Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Mario Golf, and it's a video I've kind of held off making because, it's kind of negative and I didn't really want to sort of come out with this video as soon as the game launched, but I've noticed a bit of a problem with it. And before we get into that, make sure you are hitting that subscribe button and also liking, because it does really help out the channel. But yeah, I have noticed a bit of a problem with Mario Golf, and it's kind of the same problem I had with Mario Tennis Aces, to be honest, and that is a lack of content. Now, within Mario Golf, there's not really a lot to do. There's obviously the main golf modes, there's the speed golf, and there's like the battle golf where it's in the big arena. There's content there. There's different modes. There's only 6 different courses though. There's a really low amount of different courses to the game, and of course they are adding more later. But there's only 6, I believe, different unique courses, and they're all over different unique, different weather conditions in different areas, so they are unique, but there's only 6 different courses. And now obviously there's the adventure mode as well, which is really short. I believe it's only 4 or 5 hours long, super short adventure mode, and those adventure modes are into like the different areas, the 6 different areas, and it's fine. It sort of teaches you the mechanics of the game. I think it's a better story mode than Tennis Aces' story mode, because that was on sort of like a Mario Party sort of grid. It's kind of more open, this story mode. You can sort of move around and stuff. So there's that. But apart from the story mode, apart from some of the modes of just playing golf for fun, there's not a lot to do. Now, one thing you can unlock for the different characters is a new set of golf clubs. So each character has a set, like a gold set or like an extra star set of different golf clubs. And as you play with that character, they can earn character points, and then from there you can get these new different clubs. But the thing is, there's not really an incentive to do that. Really, it doesn't really gain that much. I think that they're a little bit more powerful and stuff like that, but you have to do that for every single character, and how long it takes, the grind that you would have to take to earn those character points to get those extra gold clubs isn't really worth it for 100% completion. It's not, relevant. It's not worth it. It's not worth the time or worth the effort for playing the game. It does add some incentive, which is nice, but yeah, it's not really adding that much to the game. I mean, this is the thing with the new Mario sports games. They look great. Obviously, I've noticed that with Mario Golf, there's some places where it doesn't look that great, but it still looks pretty good for the Switch. Obviously, Mario Tennis Aces looks a better game in my opinion, graphically at least, but they still look great as a series. But overall, there is just a sort of lack of content within those games, within Mario Tennis Aces and also with Mario Golf. Now, one thing that does sort of add a little bit of hope is that they've already planned some new courses, which is nice. So in the E3 Direct, I believe, they had a final trailer for Mario Golf, which was amazing. Glad to see we finally got some more information for it. But in that E3 trailer, they announced that new courses updates are going to be available for the game. So that has kind of annoyed some Nintendo fans, because people are implying that Mario Golf was kind of an unfinished game, and with only 6 courses, I can kind of see it. I mean, there isn't enough really to satisfy the £50 price tag, in my opinion, at this point. But obviously we are getting some more DLC down the line. It will be free, and we don't really know what we're getting. Of course, we have seen a new Donk City, and I believe a new costume for Mario. So hopefully, we get those. Hopefully they give us a reason to play those courses. Maybe had some unlockables and that sort of thing. A reason to get the new skin for Mario if there's a new costume, or a reason to unlock the new courses. And to be fair, the new Donk City does look absolutely amazing. I don't really know why they didn't experiment with that more within the main game. Maybe that was their idea. Maybe they just wanted really plain courses, really big open areas for the main game, and then more experimental sort of areas on the other sort of DLC areas. Of course, New Donk City being from Mario Odyssey, it's a big city area, and people are really going to love that. Obviously people love Mario Odyssey very much, so it's great to see that that's getting represented. I'd love to see some Mario Sunshine areas, maybe. That would be nice. Maybe Mario 64 with the castle outside, that sort of thing. But yeah, the thing is that kind of concerns me is, obviously the game's launched, there's not much content, and I feel like people are going to be holding on to the game because they want to wait and see what DLC is added. If this was all the game was going to get, I feel like a lot of people would be selling their copies, because there's not a lot to do after you've played the adventure mode, you've played a little bit online. It is golf, it does get boring after a bit. There's not a ton of things to unlock, there's not a ton of things to do. But I feel like people are kind of holding on to their copies of the game. People are still buying copies of the game because they know that more DLC is coming, more content is coming. So that kind of gives people incentive to carry on keeping the game, because we don't know what's going to come up in the future. The game might get absolutely amazing, but my issue with this is, and it's something I want to bring up in a video for a while, it's the idea of Nintendo releasing a game it's just no way near ready to release. Of course, you know it's either a fact of the game wasn't ready to release and they've pushed it out early, or the game is ready for release, the content's already made, they're just holding off the content to keep that game relevant for a longer amount of time. But the thing is, even when Nintendo do that, it doesn't stay relevant for long. I mean, ARMS, got content for the first year, I believe. It ended in December 2017, and that game pretty much died off because of Splatoon 2, but still, it died off pretty quickly. No real DLC is going to save it. And of course, things like Animal Crossing, they haven't really had an update for that in a very, very long time, so we're not really sure what's going on with that. But yeah, one thing I've noticed with Mario Golf is there is definitely a lack of content. Hopefully we hear about more. Maybe I'll make a predictions video if this video does well, talking about what I want to see in this post-game kind of DLC for Mario Golf. Also, let me know your thoughts in the comments, everybody. Do we think that Mario Golf has enough content in the game to really warrant the price tag? Many people are thinking that Mario Tennis Aces actually had more content because with its online mode, it kind of had that incentive of it was like a tournament kind of battle royale, you could say, kind of thing where you were going up against loads of different people and you were trying to be the best player out of about 20, I believe. But with Mario Golf, it's literally just join a room that's already created by people and you play the room and then you play some golf and then you win or you lose. That's kind of it. Another thing I want to bring from this video is the performance of the game. Now, I've noticed that the game can look quite blurry at points, and there's a couple of times where like the character's been like playing the putting the balls within the out the holes and stuff like that, and the characters are like clipped in and out of each other. So I've noticed some little things within the presentation of the game, and I've been a little bit disappointed in that. Sometimes the game does look really, really rough in terms of its textures and in terms of the pop-in. Presentation isn't maybe up to Nintendo's standard, but then again, there is a lot going on the screen. The courses are very big and very open, and I can see why maybe the game struggles to run sometimes, but it's whatever. That's just the way the game is. Something I've noticed. Maybe they'll do that in an update. I doubt it. I feel like the game's running the best it can. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on Mario Golf, everybody. It definitely has a lack of content, in my opinion, thus far. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think that Mario Golf has a lack of content? Do you think it has enough content? Are you enjoying the game? Are you still playing the game? Some people might be even finished with the game at this point. Obviously, it came out on, June 25th? Now it's, July the 13th as I'm recording this video. So maybe people have already finished with the game. Maybe people are already done with it. I personally have got about 5-10 hours in the game. And I'm already starting to get a little bit bored of the same repetitive golf gameplay over and over again. Alright, let me know your thoughts, everybody. Let me know your thoughts. Are we excited for more DLC for Mario Golf? Have you picked up the game? Are you not going to pick up the game? Do you think there is enough content? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll see you in another video. Cheers for watching.